Hi there, my name is Amy Hinsman. I'm board chair of the Leo Augusta Children's Academy.
And I'm Doug Anderson, the director of the Academy.
We welcome you back to one of our weekly videos. We took a little bit of a break, Doug, over the Christmas holiday, but we're back, and we thought we would talk about the business model of the Leo Augusta Children's Academy. When we began to talk about the creation of the Leo Augusta Children's Academy, first we started looking at it from a business perspective, and that's actually my background. I'm not an educator. That isn't my background. My background is business and finance. And so how did we want to establish this entity that's going to operate a child care facility to care for children? And it was very obvious from the beginning that we wanted to make sure that however the approach was, is that it would include parents, the community, children, and it would be all encompassing everybody. So it was very apparent that we would organize ourselves as a nonprofit organization. So what is the difference between a nonprofit and a for-profit organization? Well, for-profit earns a profit, and generally those that are invested in the company reap the rewards. Whereas a nonprofit organization takes any kind of profit from the bottom line and puts it back into the organization for certain needs. So the money is always going back into the organization because that organization has specific needs. What makes them unique is that they need partnerships from individuals and corporations to help them with their fundraising efforts. We're very fortunate to have received $850,000 worth of buildings and land for this organization. And it's something that I still can't get over, but it happened. And we're so very fortunate to have that. With that gift, however, we didn't instantaneously have a child care center created to serve 144 children. So we are undergoing a tremendous renovation due to the fact that we have 18,000 square feet. We have a $2 million construction project. We have capital equipment and furnishings such as cribs and building blocks and blankets, and the list goes on and on of what we need. You can get a lengthy list on our website, but with a licensed child care facility, you have to have certain things in order to care for the children. With my experience in business, it was apparent to me when I started looking at this industry that it's a very unique industry. So when we look at the Leo Augusta Children's Academy, we have a lot of focuses on the children, but we also have focuses on our staff. And one of our primary goals is to change the industry and be an industry leader in that we can pay our staff market rates and the rates that they should be earning. So with fundraising comes asks, and with asks, I think returns can be made. And there is giving on the individual level, and there is giving on the corporate level. And I think what we're asking today is any consideration you can give for the Leo Augusta Children's Academy would be appreciated. It can be applied both to our renovation debt and our capital equipment needs. It can also be applied to our three philosophies that are actually the main focus of the Leo Augusta Children's Academy. Focus number one would be to provide special consulting services for those children that are in need of special services, such as behavioral consultants, occupational, language therapists, and those kind of such as. Also, we want to fundraise for tuition dollars. During our investigation of the child care industry, it is costly to provide quality care. And so we want to be able to help those families that may need financial support. And so one of our initiatives and our philosophies is that we'll be fundraising for families to help bridge the gap if they qualify for financial assistance through the county, we want to be able to also help them on our end through fundraising dollars, because every child deserves quality care. And lastly, as an ongoing organization, there's always capital equipment needs. And technology gets outdated about the moment you buy it, and we'll always be seeking that. So what we're asking today is if you could consider fundraising for dollars, volunteers will be coming in the pipeline, and that's what the Leo Augusta Children's Academy is all about.
So we have several opportunities for individuals to give to the Academy, whether that be a cash donation, stocks, bonds, or we also have the opportunity for individuals and businesses to donate in-kind services, which may be just that, a service or an opportunity to provide and take care of a need that the Academy has at no cost to the Academy, but through your giving of that in-kind need. So there are multiple opportunities for families and individuals to donate to help support those items that we've listed already as our goals for the Leo Augusta Academy. We feel very strongly that it's important to recognize those individuals and those businesses who have given to help support the Academy. And as you enter the doors of the Leo Augusta Children's Academy, we will have in the vestibule a wall where we will have the opportunity to have that individual's name or business name on a placard that will represent their gift to the children of the Leo Augusta Academy.
When we talk about corporate giving takes on a little bit different feel than individual giving. From a business and finance perspective, we look at things maybe through a different lens. And we know from May 2021 to September 2021, there's actually a phrase that's coined the Great Resignation, where a whopping 20.2 million workers left the workforce. And when our workers leave the workforce, they're leaving for various reasons. And one of those reasons is a lot of mothers, and mainly mothers, have taken a back seat for career growth or opportunity to care for their children at home, simply because there are not enough spots available for adequate childcare. And the Leo Augusta Children's Academy hopefully will help families be able to get back to work if they choose to contribute to their financial situation with dual incomes. On average, parents lose 5% of their work week due to childcare issues, whether that's simply worrying about their situation, finding backup, juggling. If you're a working parent, you know as well as I do, some days it's like you're doing headstands and trying to figure out what in the world you're going to do with your lovely children so they're safely taken care of. From a business perspective, when we look to our own personnel in our business that we're part of, we look at those employees and how we can make their situation better. With adequate childcare and a place that they can have their children during the workday, you're going to increase productivity for those employees. You're going to boost morale, and you're also going to retain and attract more employees. I like the easy button, Doug. I love the easy button. So if I can have my work and my children and even my home in a vicinity where I'm not flying across southern Minnesota to make it happen, that's the easy button to me. And that's something that I think the Leo Augusta Children's Academy can help with.
So at Leo Augusta, we have several opportunities for corporations and businesses and individuals to give towards the mission that we've shared with you through these videos and through the information on our website and Facebook. And we have a category identified as Tier 1 Giving. This is our institution leader model for Leo Augusta. And the exciting thing about this level is it provides naming rights spanning a period of 5 to 6 years for corporations. Naming of a gymnasium, the playground, our garden area, providing that corporation or business the opportunity to have their name, their logo, as part of the Leo Augusta Children's Academy. We also have a second tier of giving, our platinum level. This provides naming rights for portions of the academy spanning 1 to 5 years. This will provide donors the opportunity to have a classroom named after their corporation or their business. Our third tier, which is our gold level, provides logo and branding for 1 to 3 years. And this is an opportunity to provide a logo or a name on the scoreboard in the gymnasium, signage and naming of our STEM and makerspace classroom, or the opportunity to supply a classroom. Within the academy, each of our classrooms are filled with furniture, games, toys, books, learning activities that all come at a cost. They've carefully been researched so that they're age appropriate and cognitively appropriate. And we would welcome the idea of receiving funds to be able to continue to add to that for each classroom at the academy. This level also provides families the opportunity to remember a loved one, someone who they have loved dearly, to be able to have that memory become a part of the Leo Augusta Children's Academy as well through a donation. And then we have our Tier 4 giving, and this provides several opportunities for a corporation or a business to adopt a child care slot. Possibly maybe there's a corporation looking to reserve a slot for 6 months or for a year, so that in the event they have an employee or employees who've run into the situation where they don't have backup daycare, they would be assured a spot at the Leo Augusta Children's Academy through that donation. One of the most active and probably highly used portions of the academy will be that teacher's workroom and that workspace, and there will be needs that we will have within that room as well. Supplies and materials for our staff members, equipment, things to keep lessons current and to provide stimulating activities for the kids at the academy. Also, to support those special needs, as Amy mentioned, to be able to provide speech and language therapy to students, OT and PT, or possibly behavioral interventions for a student at the academy. This level of giving would allow for that at Leo Augusta.
Also included in all of our giving tiers, I think I want to make sure we mention our fantastic partnership with Kick Marketing. Without Kick Marketing partnering with the Leo Augusta Children's Academy, we wouldn't have the website that we have, and we wouldn't have all the marketing abilities that they have given us and helped us with to get us to where we are today. And with our partnership with Kick Marketing, a lot of our tiers, there are social media shout outs, there are website recognition, again with the vestibule and the placards will be coming out of Kick Marketing, mailers, recognizing our donors. Much of that is going to be giving across all tiers, and that's something that I think is really important because we want to recognize our donors that are giving. We're very appreciative of our donors, and it'll just help us succeed as a community.
And you bring up a great point. Kick Marketing is a perfect example of the in-kind giving that we've been able to experience from their their business, not having had the opportunity to have a marketing company available to me. It's just been phenomenal with what they've been able to provide. And you know it's working because people out in the community comment on the Facebook page.
Well, we certainly appreciate the time that you've given us today. I hope that you've gleaned a little information about kind of what our cause is all about, what we're all about, and what's going to drive us to succeed.
Thank you for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you again very soon with an update from the Leo Augusta Children's Academy.